good morning, it's time to rise and shine.
Morning. So today I went pee after letting the dog out instead of feeding the dog first. I think I might do that from now on. Only because while she's eating, I have time to make breakfast or clean up a couple of dishes or do stuff for myself as opposed to just the animals. This is anybody ever you ever think about not washing your pot holders? These ones, they get really gross. You should probably wash them. In other words, I need to wash mine because they're sticky and gross right now. Yeah. Oh, JJ is done. I don't want eggs. I want a bowl of cereal. So that's what I'm gonna have. A bowl of cereal. So for breakfast, I am having the generic version of Honey Bunches of Oats, which are called oat blenders. It's the same thing. But I also put a banana on it. Put a nanner on my breakfast cereal. Because that's what they do in the commercials, so that's what you should do, right? Just kidding. Don't spill all your milk. My nephew likes to put his milk in the bowl first. Why? I have no idea. I would think that if you put your milk in first, then you get less cereal. Also, there is no also. Just why? Why do you do that? It's weird. You should eat normal. Eat like a normal person. He also doesn't like cheese. Like by itself. He'll eat it on stuff. He doesn't like it by itself. Also weird. I don't get it. I might have too many bananas. Alright, I need both hens. I'll see you later on. Bye. Good morning. It's probably shortly after 10 o'clock. I would ask Alexa, but Russ is still home. Russ is home. He called in sick to work yesterday. He came home. He's like, I'm sick. Feeling kind of crummy is what he said. Feeling kind of crummy. Which is my cue to leave him alone because I don't deal with adult sick people, which is why I would never be a nurse. So I was watching some YouTube videos on hair care. From I can't remember. Maine by Mandy or something like that. I don't remember. But anyways, she has curly hair like mine. She's got like blonde in her hair or whatever. But anyways, she says I've been starting like from the root down. You should start from the tip up, depending on the product you're using. Well, all the products you're using, you should start from the tip up. And for curly hair, you should squish it in and not comb it in like I was doing. And she said don't brush down because it would just make this part lay flat. You want to comb it out like this. Or if you have like one of those cool brushes she has and I don't have, I can't tell you what it is because I don't remember what it's called. But you comb your hair out and up, and after you put your product in. So that's what I'm gonna do, and also start with a little, and go from there. Your hair journey. It's a hair journey. It really is. Doing your hair is a process. And she said she's a hair salon person, she has clients, you know, she does hair for a living. So I'm going to listen to the hairstylist person, the pro person, you know. So, and I guess this would define your curls better by doing it this way, as opposed to how I was just combing it in. Yeah. She wasn't product specific, really. She does use a lot of Shea Moisture stuff, so that's a bonus, since this is Shea Moisture. I have, like, quite a few Shea Moisture stuff. So, yay me for that, I guess. And this is, she also used one of these ORS olive oil things. I forget which one she used. But in any case, use your favorite products and work from tip to top, but not to scalp. If you have, you know, loose, this is thick, it's not thin. I have thick curly hair. She said thin curly hair people should use water-based products, not silicone or wax or oil-based products. Use water-based products. These are not water-based because I have thick curly hair there, and so that should help define curls. And she said that if you're doing a air dry, which is the method I usually do, don't continually run your fingers through your hair. You don't want to disturb. Oh, I'm hot. I got the door closed because Russ is sleeping. Anyway, you don't want to disrupt your curls. Okay then. Oops. Stop knocking stuff over. So I'm gonna see. That should help. I already feel a difference. It looks like it would be better volume wise too, instead of being like flat up here and then it poofs out and stuff. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be getting dressed, heading out to Walmart. I gotta pick up a few things from Walmart. Can't get it. My fingers are slippery. Alright, put my necklace on. Hot. Again, hot. It's hot. Alright, I'll put my hair up for just a sec with my large scrunchie. Just do like this. Just so I can put my necklace on. Whew. You know you're hot when you can feel the sweat going down your back. And it's not from water from taking a shower either. Why is it so hot? I think it's only like in the 60s today. I'm having issues. I'm having all of the issues. Oh, I should probably not leave that there. I put this fabric, look at it, started to burn. Not a good thing. I put that on my light for some reason. Don't do that. I could have started a fire. So I have taken that off and I will throw it away because it no longer smells fabric softener-y, fabric sheety, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, come on. There we go. Got it. Alright, well anyways, as I was saying, don't start fires, and scrunch the hair, don't pull it out. I'll see you later. There's this TV show on Netflix called The Mist. I think it's pretty good so far.
Fuck you.
Are you hungry? JJ's hungry? Yes? Hey, don't bark. You hungry? Yes. Sit. Stay. Yeah, good girl. You hungry? Eat. Good girl. Woo, you hungry? Eat. Hello there. Welcome back to my kitchen. It's 11:52 in the a.m. We're going to be starting our crock pot chili. First step, cook your meat. You will want to cook your meat separately before putting it in the pot. You may say to yourself, but Jenny, won't it cook when it's cooking in the crock pot? Yes, but if you do that, you will end up with a sloppy, greasy mess, and we don't want that. So we're going to cook our, in this case, turkey. I have two types. I have ground turkey, just plain ground turkey, but I also have Italian style ground turkey. You can use just regular plain ground turkey all together. You can use ground beef, you can use chicken, you can use other things that get ground up. Some kind of ground or shredded meat. Alright. Poop my turkey out on my oven, stovetop, whatever, in my pan. Put it in my pan. Put the meat in your pan and brown your meat. Okay, so a little handy storage tip. When you have like a bag and it's not quite, this is rice, when it's not quite empty, you obviously don't want to throw it away, but you don't have any like twist ties or clips, cut the very top part of the bag off. Twist your bag and use this to tie it up. See? Nice and neat. Alright, so this is why I say to cook your meat separately. Look at all that fat, all those juices. We don't want that in our chili because you're going to end up with goulash. So I'm going to drain that. Little tip for draining. Get yourself a sieve or a colander. This is what I have. And you're going to hold your pan. If it's too heavy, get something you can put in the sink. But you're going to hold the pan and drain it over the sink, through the colander. Don't dump it in there. You're just going to use it to catch anything that might fall. Few casualties, but nothing too big. Then you're going to put your drained meat in your crock pot. Turn your crock pot on low. See that steam? Hello, steam. Doesn't have to be dry meat. You can have, you know, a little bit of juice in there is okay. It will cook off at some point, but you don't want all of that in there. So anyway, you put your browned meat in the bottom. Then, oops, remember to turn off your stovetop. Clean your stovetop as you go. Alright, the next thing you want to put in is your tomato base. This is not chili from scratch. Blanch your tomatoes and make a sauce and all that kind of stuff. This is not that kind of show. I have a can of tomato sauce. You can use tomato paste if you prefer a thicker chili. I'm going to use tomato sauce. 1 can, 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. 2 15-ounce cans of chili ready tomatoes. These are basically just diced tomatoes that probably have like seasonings or something. I don't know, but whatever. You get them from Walmart. They were 68 cents or something. 98 cents. I forget. They were less than $1. Okay. Doesn't matter the order. Just get your tomatoes in your crock pot or slow cooker. If you don't have crockpot brand, it doesn't really matter. But in your slow cooker. You like that sound? That's the sound it makes jumping out. Alright, so then you get your 3 cans of tomatoes in there. How did I do that? I don't know. Mix it up. Oops. Mix your meat and your tomatoes together. And the other thing you're going to put in is 2 diced green bell peppers, and 1 yellow onion or Vidalia onion or whatever kind of onion you prefer. An onion. Not purple. Like a red. Like a yellow or white onion. Alright, let me do that. Did you know the spiciest part of a pepper is not the seeds? No, it's actually this thing. This part, this little fleshy bit you pull in from here, it's called pith. This is the spiciest part. I learned that today. Actually, I learned that last week, but still, I learned it recently. That onion, holy balls. Ugh. Alright, so that onion was burning my face, my eyes, so bad. I didn't finish chopping it, so I got it into like chunks and stuff. Oh, this is hot already. See, here's my onions. There's some slivers, some of it's chopped, some of it's chunky. Doesn't really matter. They'll get in there. Would I prefer chopped? Yes, I would, but I don't have a, what do you call it? Slap chop. Like an actual slap chop. I'd like to have one. I should get one sometime. So we're going to mix all these ingredients together. Notice how I haven't added any seasonings yet. That's because you're going to cook this first. You will add your seasonings after. You add your seasonings at the end, because if you add them in the beginning, once you cook them all together, your flavor is going to change. So you might not like what you end up with. Holy crap. That onion. Woo-wee. Alright, so on low, all mixed together. If you were, this is a no bean chili. This is a no bean chili, and if you add noodles to your chili, you're making goulash, not chili. So if you want beans, you would leave the liquids that you left out from the meat, or if you were to drain tomato sauce, not tomato sauce, if you had canned stewed tomatoes, don't drain it. So you would put all the juices in there, and you have your beans. Your canned beans or whatever go in there last, or after you put everything. They go in with the meat. They go in first, sorry, not last. They go in first also. So that's all you're gonna do. And this is gonna be on low for the next 6 hours. It's 12:36 right now. I am hot. It's sweaty. So it's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so about 6:30 it'll be done. So I'll see you then. Okay, so after 6 hours, technically 5 hours and 20 minutes, 40 minutes. Anyway, chili is cooked. Let's see. This is the thickness we have. Can you see it at all? See there? This is my chili. This does not taste like chili just yet because I haven't seasoned it yet. It looks like it, just no beans. Alright, so we're going to season it. Start off with your basics, you know, salt and pepper. Probably about 1/8 teaspoon. 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. You know, just add your flavors, add your seasonings as you see fit. Maybe you don't want to add salt because it's already salty or something from the meat juices. I like to add pepper, salt and pepper. I added quite a bit of pepper. I mix after each flavor goes in. We're going to add Creole season, like Tony's Chachere's. You read it. I don't know. CHACHERE''S. Tony's whatever this spice is. So it's a Creole seasoning. Put a little bit of spice there. Just a little bit. I get heartburn, so I don't make mine too spicy. I forgot to get crackers, so we don't have any crackers for our chili. And then chili powder. Chili powder is not very strong. This chili powder is not. What the heck? Get plugged up like that. That's not cool, man. Stop that. There we go. Alright. Hey, chili powder, Creole seasoning, salt and pepper. Give it a good whiff. Yep. Smells like chili. Smells like chili to me. So, we've got shredded cheese and sour cream to put on top, but I forgot the crackers, so too bad, so sad, no crackers. Alright, chili is done, and my phone is at 5%. There's the chili. I'm gonna let you charge. Talk to you later. Good evening. It's 9 something or other. It's not 9:30 yet, but probably will be in the next 15 minutes or something. Anyway, I'm watching this cartoon on Netflix called Norm the Norm of the North. That's what it was. I'm sure it's for kids or whatever, but the animation is terrible. The dialogue is terrible. There's some funny things that are being said, but it's a terrible kids movie. Maybe it wouldn't be so terrible for kids, but as an adult watching this, it's terrible. Alright, so on that note, this terrible movie note, don't watch Norm of the North, or do whatever you want to do, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'm going to bed now. Well, I'm going to finish watching this and then I'm going to go to bed. Have yourself a good night. Toodles.